Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Kara Dunaway if you are new here. For today's video, I thought it would be fun, at least for myself, to do my own kind of makeup therapy session. I have mentioned previously to you guys that makeup to me truly is stress relieving, it's therapy, it's time for me to take to myself away from my kids and just to do something that makes me happy, that makes me feel good. And so I thought it would be fun to do a video of me getting ready and also just kind of telling you guys what's going on and using this as my own therapy session. I'm really truly doing this for myself because this is, again, something that makes me happy and that makes me feel good about myself. And I truly love sitting down and making these videos. So I kind of wanted to make this a monthly video of, again, just kind of my own personal therapy. And I would love for you guys to stick around and watch with me and hang out with me and get ready with me. I would really love and appreciate if you guys would subscribe to my channel. And if you are interested, stick around and get into some makeup therapy with me. I have already gone in and primed, and I use this one from SMASHBOX, the Photo Finish Primer. Now I'm gonna go in with foundation, this one from YENSA. This is the BC foundation. As I'm sitting here, I can hear two of my boys outside the door arguing about toilet paper. So we'll get into kids later in this video because that's a big part of the reason why I need these videos for myself. But first of all, as I'm sitting here filming this video, it's actually the day before Thanksgiving, which I cannot even believe where the month of November went. I seriously have no recollection of really the rest of this month. It's crazy. All right, so I have just been filming for like the past 10-15 minutes filming. So I thought, my phone rang and that's what I film on, and I answered it on my watch and didn't realize that it stopped the video on my phone. So anyway, I've done my contouring and all that, and I was talking about the month of November just completely flying by, and it makes me super worried about December because I am not ready for Christmas to come, and I feel like it's gonna come really, really fast. And I'm still trying to decide what I'm gonna get my kids for Christmas, what I'm gonna get my husband for Christmas. So yeah, I'm just not quite ready for that. I love Christmas Day, and Christmas Eve is one of my favorite days of the year. So I'm really excited for those, but the process of getting there is what stresses me out. But Christmas is so much fun with kids, and I love it so much, and they're so excited, and I'm really excited to see their faces on Christmas Day. Since it stopped filming, I did apply some concealer. I used the Dose of Colors Meet Your Hue concealer, and then again for my contour, I used the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Eraser. Now I'm gonna go in with some liquid blush. This one is from YC Collection. This is in the shade Papaya. As I was blending all of that out, my two older kids were just outside my door here arguing about toilet paper. Not sure what that was about. And my little one is supposed to be sleeping again, and he is not, which, you know, just makes things kind of difficult. You know, when you want to plan things out around nap times and schedule things you need to do around that time, and then they just don't want to sleep, it just really makes things more difficult. You know, sometimes I really wish kids would just be consistent about their schedule, and some kids are really good about that, others are not, and it is harder on parents. Now I want to go in and use this Bobbi Brown Longwear Cream Shadow Stick. I picked this up at Sephora during their VIB sale, I think is what it's called. And I showed you guys this in a previous video, but didn't ever test it out, so I'm excited to try it out in this video. And I picked this one up in the shade Golden Bronze, and I'm gonna start and just work this all over the eyelid. Oh, that color is so pretty. I'm gonna take my finger and just kind of try to blend it out a little bit. I really like that color. But yeah, if kids would just be consistent, it would just make life so much easier. He's at the point where sometimes he'll take a 3-hour nap and other times he just doesn't want to nap at all. Okay, I really like that product. And I know these shadow sticks are super long wearing. And so once they dry down, like they do not budge. I'm going to clean up the edges just with my concealer brush. I'm going to spruce it up a little bit. And I'm going to add a little bit more kind of depth in the crease. So I'm just going to pull a shade here from this Too Faced Born This Way, the Natural Nudes palette. I'm just going to take a tiny bit of that and I'm just going to work that over the top of that shade. You know, and I'm probably going to talk about my kids a lot in these videos. I absolutely love them to death. They are so awesome, but they can also be extremely hard at times. I'm just going to add a tiny bit of this dark shade just to the outer part of the crease. Again, I just want to give just a little bit more depth to that outer part of the crease. So I'm sorry if you get sick of me talking about kids or anything else that I talk about. Again, I do it for myself. It helps me feel better to talk these things through. I'm just gonna kind of go back over with brushes and just kind of blend everything out. But wow, I love that eyeshadow stick. I definitely want to check out more shades in this because I really like how that looks. It's a really pretty shade, and I know they have other shades as well that I would love to try out. The baby's still in there, just kicking in his crib and not sleeping like he's supposed to. I am, though, really excited for this year for Christmas, especially with the little one. He's getting to the age now where he can understand more what presents are and how to open them, and I think he's going to be really excited. I'm going to go in with the NYX Epic Wear Liner Stick in the shade Deepest Brown for the waterline. If there's anything that I forget to mention what I'm using, just remember to check the description box because I will list everything there. So sometimes the kids are acting so crazy. I mean, that's not anything that's not normal. Kids are crazy. But this quiet time is so nice for myself, even though I can still sometimes hear them outside my door. I at least tell them not to bug me and they'll leave me alone while I'm getting ready. But let me know if you guys have a middle child. Let me know if they like to tease the younger child. My middle child loves to tease his younger brother, and I absolutely hate that. It causes crying, it causes whining. And I don't know about you guys, but whining is like nails on a chalkboard to me. That sound just grates on me like nothing else. But here's an example of the teasing that goes on. The little one loves cars, and he is very particular about his cars. And middle child decides to take one of the cars that littlest child is playing with. Now, mind you, there is absolutely nothing special about this car, and I don't even think that either of them have probably ever played with this car before. But for some reason, today was the day where they both decided that they needed to each have this car. So middle child is taking it from little child, and little child is screaming and getting really upset, which then provokes middle child to keep doing it because he just likes to push little ones' buttons. And those are just the moments that make me love and appreciate these videos and spending this time for myself. But don't get me wrong, I absolutely love my kids and they bring so much joy to my life. Sometimes though, they can be a little bit hard, like all children can. I'm gonna go in and bronze with the Latte bronzer from Shades by SHAN. I'd love to get ready for the day though and put makeup on. It makes me feel like I'm accomplishing something. It makes me feel ready to take on the day and just accomplish whatever I need to get done. And it just gives me confidence, honestly. You know, I have a lot of insecurities about myself, and makeup is one thing where I feel confident when I have it on and I feel good about myself. I'm going to use this Bite Size blush and highlighter from E.L.F. This one's in the shade Spiced Apple. I'm just going to use the blush. I truly hope though that you guys all have something in your life that you feel like is just for you and makes you happy, because honestly, up until recently, I didn't really have anything that I felt like was something of a hobby for me or something that I really loved aside from taking care of my kids and, you know, working a job. The job I had didn't really like fulfill me. Taking care of my kids does, but I still need something that is personal to me and that, again, just makes me happy and makes me feel like I'm taking care of myself and not just my kids or my husband or whatever else I need to do. But again, just taking time for yourself, I think, is so important. The highlighter I'm going to use is this one from OFRA, the highlighter in the shade Rodeo Drive. It's a really pretty gold. I'm just going to use a little bit on the nose. And then before I go in with lip, I'm going to set this all with the SMASHBOX primer water. I'm going to go in and line my lips with the MILANI Understatement lip liner in the shade Cafe au Lait. I'm going to use the Maybelline lipstick in the shade Nude Lust. Then I'm gonna throw on the Essence Shine 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 Wet Look Lip Gloss in the shade, it's all worn off. I think this is Smile Sparkle Shine is the shade. All right, well, that is the finished look. Thank you guys so much for sticking around and letting me vent to you about thoughts that I've had throughout the month. About kids, about the holidays. Again, I do this for myself. It helps me feel better. It gives me something to sit down. I like to just vent to whoever will listen. I really actually love how this makeup look turned out. You definitely need to try out these eyeshadow sticks if you have not. They are a little bit pricey, but it was so easy to use. And for an easy, quick eyeshadow look, this is perfect. And the shade is so pretty. I really want to try out other shades. But thank you guys again for watching. I really appreciate all the support that you give me. I love to do this. I love to spend the time and make these videos and just get ready and make myself feel good. So I hope you enjoy it as well. Again, please subscribe if you have not already. And I hope you all had a fabulous Thanksgiving, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.